Look at her.
Peppermint!
Miss Peppermint's going out tonight. Ooh, she does look good.
Every time I see Peppermint, all I think about is dollar in my titty, dollar in my titty. Peppermint is one of the sweetest, most amazing people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Who knows how to work the business.
Oh, yes, she does.
I love working with Peppermint. She knows how to like do a quick meet and greet. She knows how to keep everyone entertained. She's like, girl, and she just to scream. I can't do it because I sound like a dying hyena, but Peppermint does it so well, and she's just like so sweet. Like she's literally candy.
Yeah.
No shade. She's literally just so sweet. You're not that
really
sweet.
Yeah, and she had been doing it, like, I knew her back from New York back in the day. She'd been doing it like a Drag Race winner or like contestant would have done. No. For the last 15 years with pyrotechnics in her performances and 50 dancers. So when she got her shot, she was ready.
She was also doing like these crazy international gigs, like Poland and Ireland and all these places that a lot of girls need Drag Race to go to, and she was doing it without it. And that speaks on volumes about how amazing and talented Peppermint is.
Exactly. And she always has a good attitude.
And she has what?
She's
A voice, bitch. She can sing.
Love Peppermint. Peppermint, we'll see you on this couch soon, I hope. Look at her.
Milk! I love Milk. I think Milk is one of the sweetest persons, you hear me? One of the sweetest people as well. Like, she's just Milk. Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than she's Milk. She's always been great to me, and her boyfriend's really nice too, James. They've both always just like accepted me with open arms, and before and after my season of Drag Race.
Milk is a little mysterious. What's something we wouldn't know about Milk?
Milk is a crybaby.
Really?
Milk is a crybaby. Like, Milk literally will cry like if she drops like her milk on the floor. Like, and I think it's the sweetest, most sincere thing about her is that that she wears her emotions on her sleeves. So you always know when Milk is like in a good mood, when she's in a bad mood, and she's very honest about it. So like, I think that that's very genuine for anybody. And it's also the one thing I learned while watching Milk's audition tape on YouTube. Where she goes, I'm a big crybaby, and I feel like on season 6, I didn't really see that from her. So getting to actually like know Milk, like from working with her, because we've worked at like the Ritz in New York together a few times, and getting to really see her in a different light, like a more professional light. Like I see like when she's in a mood or when she's not in a mood, but she's always usually in a very positive mood. So it's always like, work dish.
All right. And plus she's equally famous for her drag as for being a handsome man. So that's a pretty nice situation to be in.
I always find it so funny when like drag queens are like known for being attractive men, because I think it's so irrelevant to drag.
It definitely is irrelevant.
Work dish, work.
Look at her.
Oh my God.
A literal fucking angel.
What a cutie pie.
Like, literally, Angel, you hear me? Angel, I'm calling her Angel. I love Farrah. Like, she's just so easy to work with, and she's so fun. Like, I've toured with Farrah in Europe and in the States, and she's always just like, there's always times where I'm just like, what? What did you just say? Or like, I'm just like, what?
Sis, when she was in New York, when she was driving, we was driving with her, and she was like, oh my God, this is so New York. This is so New York. I love New York. Can we go past like something that is so New York? Oh
That's very Farrah. Farrah's very like, you ever met those people who narrate, but like, it's like the obvious stuff? Like, it's like, wow, I'm breathing. It's like, that's Farrah, and I love it. And she's very smart. She's just Farrah.
Yeah, she is. She is fun. Look at her.
Thorgy.
Okay, so now, did you knew her from New York?
Oh,
Yes, I worked with Thorgy for like 7 years.
Wow.
Like I've known her basically since the beginning of my drag, since the Catalyst. And she and I have worked together. We used to have a Friday night at this bar named TNT that closed down.
Oh, right.
And I used to do shows with her all the time. We had great chemistry. Like, she was always like kind of crazy, and we were just kind of opposites, because she was so clowny and like, woo! Ha! Oh, girl, yeah. Yeah, girl. Oh, and like...
That's a good Thorgy impression right there.
I worked with her for so many years. I know Thorgy like inside out. And she just left. She's left me gagged so many times. Some of the things she says, I'm just like, what? But she's also the type of person who like sit there and be like, so girl, tell me what this person said about that. I'm like, Thorgy always has the tea. Girl,
She loves drama.
She loves, girl,
First
she loves drama. Like if you come up to her with like the tea, bitch, she'll sip that motherfucking tea.
You always know when Thorgy doesn't like someone because she'll go like, I love you, girl.
Momo's worked at Thorgy a lot too, so she knows.
Oh my God, since Sugarland.
Wow, honey, that's back in the day, honey. Yes.
Baby.
Yes.
I was in a crib going to Sugarland.
You were. Oh my God.
Going to Sugarland.
Can you all do your Thorgy impressions all at once? 1, 2, 3.
Love you, girl. I love you.
Yeah, girl.
No. She goes, love you, girl. Love you, girl. With the top of the
Oh, this is fun. I love House of Usher. You guys are so fun. Look at her.
Shangela! I fucking love Shangela so much. Like, I've never met anyone in my life who really was literally me in another person's body, but kind of crazier. Except for Candy. But Shangela's kind of fucking nuts. Like, me and her can just, like, be in the same room, and, like, I just want to be like, sis. And she'll be like, sis. And I'm like, sis. Like, we will speak in just sis.
In just full sis.
In full sis. Like, she's such a hard worker.
Yeah.
And a true business fish. And I feel like there's not much queens who get on Drag Race who understand, like, you gotta be business fish. Like, I feel like Alaska, Sharon, Shangela, these are Bianca. Like, these are business fish.
Yeah.
And Shangela is a business fish.
Getting it done. Doing all of it.
She's like that lesbian lawyer at the law firm. That's Shangela.
Look at her.
Charlie! I've never really gotten to know Charlie past like the show. I've had a few gigs with her. I would love to know her more because I feel like my only actual like memories with Charlie, besides that one time we had that gig with her, is RuPaul saying, "Didn't you have diarrhea that day?"
When RuPaul points to you and mentions diarrhea in any form, that's not good.
Oh, that moment, it cured my depression. It cured my scoliosis. It watered my crops. Like, I was like, word! And the fact was that she even agreed and said yes. And I said, that's when you know that, like, it's like when the second coming of Jesus comes down and says, you shitted on yourself. You're just like, I'm not going to say nothing but yes.
Oh, Charlie. Now, were you were still there when she was doing the standstill performance? What was the feeling when that was really happening? Because I know what we felt watching on TV. We were just like, what was happening in the room?
I was turned. I was looking toward the front. I was sitting there like, I don't want to go. But then, like, I look to the side, and I see, like, what kind of looked like the back of a Dementor robe, because she had this long black robe.
Right.
And I see this, like, floating wig, and, like, I see fingers. And, like, the only thing I could think about was, like, damn, Ma, you look like somebody's grandmother, like, telling, like, kids, like, to really get off the lawn. Like, it was some serious, like...
And that was about it. Yeah, unfortunately.
And I was like, wow. Like, Trinity, what we saw on TV really did not capture the full essence of that fucking performance, because Trinity, like, it was cute, like the little cut-up clip, but in person, that was a motherfucking performance.
Yeah.
I paid $5. I tipped her.
Wow.
You didn't get to see me, but I tipped her. I walked up to her in the middle of the lip sync and I said, I'm sorry, y'all, but I have to give this bitch a $5 bill because that's all I have to my name right now. And I walked right off.
Nice.